Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, so I'm sitting here watching a little basketball and surfing the net at the same time. And I see a lot of videos on my timeline about, people moving to other countries from America. And one of the benefits is because it's so much cheaper because the dollar goes so much further there than it does here. And that's a great thing. However, I started thinking about it. I'm looking at the US economy. I'm looking at the dollar and how it's losing purchasing power here and how so many countries are moving away from the dollar and are buying gold instead of US treasuries. If you're not familiar with that, please look that up. But here's the deal. People are moving away from the US and they are taking advantage of the better standard of living because they have a higher purchasing power using the dollar than the local currency. And I think everyone knows that. If the dollar collapses, what's going to happen to that advantage of moving to that other country? I don't know if you're still going to have that same advantage. And here's another thing you got to think about too. A lot of men go to other countries and they're looking to find, relationships or love or whatever with the local women, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, let's be real. Will those same local women be as supportive and welcoming to these men if the US dollar continues to slide and it does not have the same power, purchasing power, or same leverage as it did in the past? I don't know, just something to think about. But whatever the case may be, if the dollar continues to crash, if the dollar, say, loses its reserve currency status, and people from America are relying on the dollar to survive and excel in other countries, they could be in for a world of hurt. I think there's a lot of things going on that we need to pay attention to, and we got to start thinking outside the box because something is not right. And I think if this dollar continues to crash, it's going to affect us in ways that we never thought possible. Like in the previous video, I talked about drop shippers and the tariffs, and is that going to affect their ability to make money? So there's a lot going on, y'all. And I think I need to just chill for the rest of the night and watch a little bit of basketball because there's too much going on right now. All right, peace.